Okay, so this is the first video on my discharge specters. Discharge of specters are pretty easy to find. Act3, source, and you will be able to find them here. Usually there's some hanging out right there. There was one of them. He tried to do something. Anyway, they're not very common to use because giving charges to specters is very hard. It used to be. So this flask gives a full set of 9 charges to each zombie and each specter. So between these two guys, whenever I pop a flask, I, well, right now have 3 specters getting 9 charges each, so 27 charges. And then 8 zombies, which also get 9 charges each. Zombies get really tanky that way. I'm regenerating charges, which is why I'm got empty flask slots. Right now I just got the maps, so I'm using trash. This is not doing anything. I guess the 11 int. That's about it. Helmet, trash, amulet. Okay, good resist. Some resist and some resist. So that's what I'm wearing. Then I have tight grip. I found one of these, so easy enough. I have the belt. I think this is a perfect roll because why not? It's not something anyone uses. Boots, some resist, some life. It's not very good. And Broken Fate. They nerfed Consecrated Ground, but Profane Ground is the same. So sweet. My minions are crit. So Raise Zombie, Lightning Pen, increased critical damage, increased critical strikes. Raise Spectre, increased critical damage, increased critical strikes. Predator, Lightning, elemental damage to attack. These last 3 are not optimal. It is whatever. Purifying Flame. This is where I get my Consecrated Ground. And yeah, everything else is a little bit not optimized right now. I'm about to start regearing, but I wanted to make this video. So let's go take a look at a map. Let's have some beasts. Wrong button. I'm doing great. Awesome. Alright. So we let them dig in, we put that, we pop that, everything dies. And as you can see, you get nice big explosions. Because you have a bunch of discharges go off. There's a couple of interesting interactions. As you can see right now, I don't have flasks and I'm cursed. That's a pretty awful combination. But like that was a yellow beast. That was a yellow beast. And you're just running around mostly pressing flasks. But you don't have to press skills because your flasks effectively trigger skills. So it's not too bad. If you feel fancy, you can put down all the Profane Ground, which looks really good. Yeah, fancy effects. Anyway, I'm poor. So, and my filters haven't been cleaned up. It's early in the league. This is not my league start. This is kind of my second character. We are using the trader, so that kind of helps with my flash charges. Although I'm okay. Oh, go away. And what you can see is that a bunch of things get shattered. I just have a very high crit chance right now. Alright, so let's take a look at what happens when you go say hi to a boss. Everybody explode, everybody explode. Let's have about half that. which is pretty decent. Right now my minions are rather passive, which is unfortunate. Anyway, so we can clean this up a lot. First way to clean it up, better gear. You know, actually care about what gear you use. You need to be careful what you pick up, because your empty flask slots are important. Passives. Chaos resistance, very important. Chaos resistant. Area of effect, because again, +1 specter. Life regen. Life regen. I'm gonna go over here, which is just more tankiness, more resist. And then I use a Broeder Restraint, which is the most expensive item after, well, my Tabula used to be expensive. It's not anymore. So right now this is like 50C budget. And this gives me the Trader, which gives me flask regen in all circumstances. We are using the Agnostic to have no energy shield and to enhance our regen. And that's it right now. It's only level 69, so there's very far to go. Where am I going next? Shroud of the Lightless. It gives elemental penetration, which is a really good link for my specters the way they are set up. Get a couple of these guys with more chaos resist. I bought this for like 25 chaos, which I'm very happy about. So this is going to be my profane ground. And now also exposure. Sweet. I would like to use this, but right now I think I'll just die too often. So maybe I'll get a real minion wand instead of a 3-link. Interesting interaction. So this might be a bug, but it's not supposed to gain charges during flask effect. And I just used it, and you can see it recharge, right? So right now it has 40 charges, 24, 36, and 40. So what's going on? Well, because they don't apply to you, that means that they just regenerate charges anyway. Sweet. Pretty awesome. But of course you have to run this thing, which is a little exciting. Not having health flasks is not hardcore viable, but it's pretty fun. So lots of optimization left to do. I'm probably gonna go hypothermia as one of my links. Then one of the links is gonna be, of course, the elemental penetration, specter, increased crit, powerful crit, well, critical damage, and increased critical strikes. So that means I have one more blue left. I have no idea what to do with it. I'll figure it out. Right now I do not do elemental equilibrium. Maybe I'm gonna do that in the future. I don't know. But this is where the build is at level 69 with almost no budget. And yeah, the new elixir. It's pretty good. It doesn't eat a lot of charges, gives a lot of charges, lots of silly things you could do with it. I don't know if in the end this is better as a necromancer or a pathfinder. I assume necromancer. I've never really played them. I pretty much only play pathfinders, and well, the first thing I did was turn my necromancer into a pathfinder, which, okay. As far as gear, if you have a lot of money, which I will probably never have, you can actually get an elemental penetration gem. I'll never have that. Also, this could be a really expensive flask. The one that gives consecrated ground and crit and other stuff. It's just a better version of this. The 25% chance to freeze is no longer useful. The crit is so high that it does everything already. And I don't have much cold damage anyway. So that's where the build is at. And I'll probably record a few more as things progress. But right now this is pretty hilarious. I'm really enjoying it. I just need to get my minions to be more aggressive. I need to remember that I have more minions. There's lots of stuff to fix. Anyway, there's no POB. This thing is not optimized. This is an experiment. And so far it's doing pretty good.